Yes, that's right. To me, these have always been the holy grail of golf clubs. Now, I couldn't afford them brand new, and I wouldn't have wanted to afford them brand new, but I managed to get these from Golf Clubs for Cash. Let's check these out and see just exactly what they are all about, because to me, these should always have been a collector's item. These have been used, so they have been quite heavily discounted. I'll tell you exactly how much I paid in today's video, but let's take a look at these because I think these look gorgeous. They are in Tiger Woods' specs. We're going to get out here on the golf course today and test them. X100 tourist shoe shafts in there and Golf Pride corded grips. Now when we take this out, you might think, oh, there's only 2 irons in here. We pull the little red label, these top ones come out. Be very careful. Look at that. Tiger Woods, red and black, all in there nicely. Now if I was going to buy these brand new, I wouldn't have used them. I'd have put them in my office, I might have even framed them, and the plaque speaks for itself as we've seen already. But you also get this, which a lot of people don't actually know. This is a personal note from Tiger Woods because these were very, very limited irons. Check this out. I'll not read all through that for you guys, but I will leave it on screen if you want to screenshot it and read it all the way through. Really, really interesting. I have had a read of it. Tiger talks through the design of these irons, talks through the desire to win more majors with these irons, and I think he did use these in the Masters to win them, so I'll leave that in there. These will be available at Golf Clubs for Cash, so check them out in the link in the description below, but we're going to have to get, you know what, there's no point putting them back in because we're going to get out there and use them because these aren't brand new and we can do some damage with them. Let's get on the golf course and see what we can shoot on a 5-hole scramble at the gorgeous Woolley Park Golf Club. This looks very, very difficult to hit, but I'm so glad I managed to get my hands on these clubs. Wow, this down at the ball, I'm going to have to channel something, try and play a little cutty 6 to kick things off. Oh, what about that for a strike, Chris, to kick things off?
It's a good start.
That felt delightful. Right, Chris, over to you. You're going the same club, are you?
I am, yeah. Ease our way in today.
These are certainly the clubs you want on a nice wintry, cold morning, aren't they? We'll talk top line and blade length in a moment's time. Oh, that is all over it. Be the club.
It's
Great shot. How did that feel for the first swing of a cold winter's morning?
Not too bad, actually. It does look different down at the ball than what I expected,
Yeah, it looks very different to the P7
MBs.
MBs.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to think, but
Certainly looks different.
very, very good looking clubs.
These are clean.
So as you can probably tell, I am absolutely buzzing to finally get my hands on this set of clubs. I think £1,350 isn't too bad, wait for it, for this set of clubs. They are a collector's item, and to find a set like I've got here that have been used so you don't feel bad using them, I think is quite the coup. And to even have the box still, even though I don't know who's put this box where, but surely you would have taken better care of the box, but it means you're going to get them at a much better price. Right, Chris, yours has taken a bit of a slope and mine's actually really, really good. I think we'll go with that one. We're going to play a Texas Scramble here on a couple of holes at Woolley Park Golf Club. Huge thanks to the guys at Golf Clubs for Cash for getting us these irons. I got a bit of backspin as well with my 6. If you do want any second-hand golf clubs, guys, make sure you check out the link in the description below for Golf Clubs for Cash. I'm going to channel my inner Tiger here with my Swag Hanson 2, which looks pretty much like his Newport. And try and birdie the first hole on my own. There's something special about these clubs. It does feel rather fun. Oh, I've not hit it. The line was good, but I've not hit it. That's the par, Chris. Right. This to birdie the first with Tiger's second-hand clubs. It's a good pace. It's a good line. It's straight in.
Straight in.
Go on then, son. 1 under. Right, that's a great start, Chris. 4 iron off this 10th hole.
Yeah. Be a long 2-shotter.
Great strike. It's a tiny bit to the right though.
Ooh, yeah.
Did that feel forgiving enough?
It didn't feel bad actually. It's a lot of grooves on the face, I've just realised.
I'm going to try and play a bit of a draw, try and get some distance. It's into the wind and it's cold.
It's cold on the hands there.
was a draw. It's up the left. It's going to be in the rough though. We've split the fairway with Tiger's 4-iron, unfortunately. Okay, let's take some time to really delve into the specs of these irons. To me, these could potentially be the best looking irons I have ever seen. P7TW mill grind. They have dynamic gold X100 in there. I believe that's Tiger's shaft or similar to Tiger's shaft.
I think he used to use
and we
it,
do
yeah.
have the corded grips on there, which are Tiger's grips, even the correct way around with the Golf Pride. So very, very interesting. And as you've said, they do look very interesting down at the ball as well. I imagine a lot of people maybe haven't even seen these in the flesh, because I hadn't seen them for a long time, but very, very thankful to get my hands on them. I can't imagine many golfers using the Tiger Woods blades and a Kirkland ball. Imagine that's not a combo that you see often.
No, probably not.
But we're going to take my tee shot here. We've got like best part of 200 yards into the wind. It is a cold, windy morning here at Woolwich Park Golf Club. The perfect time to test Tiger's second-hand clubs. Right, Chris, from the left-hand rough, long way in. 5-iron?
Yeah.
There's one person I wanted to see use these clubs, and it's you, the natural ball striker. That is a gorgeous shot.
I mean, I felt like I swung it like a Zorro, but it felt fantastic.
I'm going to go more. I'm going to go 4-iron. Oh, that wasn't very good. Ow! That's not the one I wanted. That's a long way short as well. Do you feel like there's more grooves on the face than a normal iron?
That's what I've just said. I think there's a lot more grooves.
It looks very groove happy, doesn't it? And I mean, even to say these have been used, you can see the milled kind of sole as well on there. I'm really, really happy with the condition of these. So these will be back for sale actually at Golf Clubs for cash, because there's no way after that shot I'm going to keep them and use them. And then, to be honest, I'm not really sure if that's what these irons were made for. Obviously, you get the fantastic box with the placking, co-designed by Tiger Woods and TaylorMade. How many people are actually gaming these clubs? It's a massive shame if you buy them and don't use them, but if you buy them in Tiger specs, how many people need Tiger specs, apart from Tiger? So this is how short mine was. Fair to say we won't be taking that. That wasn't my best work. Chris's front right of the green there, so that's a good shot. Good shot to get on into in this wind with these conditions, and of course with these irons. Could you see yourself using them, guys? Let me know in the comments below. Let's have a little bit of a forum, a little bit of a conversation, and would you buy them? Would you spend the money on them? I think second-hand, they're not too bad. I mean, when they were brand new, there's no way that I would have kind of spent the money on them. Right, Chris, can you just roll another one in, please? We should have got some of the Bridgestone Tiger balls, shouldn't we?
Go.
Go on, then. Oh, Chris!
Straight in the middle.
Hey, diddle diddle.
Right, will the swag continue its hot vein of form? Hot vein, even. The answer is...
Come on, guys. Can we birdie every single hole of this challenge using Tiger Woods' second-hand irons? And of course, we've not struck a... This is on loan at the moment. We've not struck a deal, but I was worried it might not work on wintry greens here in the UK. 2 under. Okay, 2 under through 2. Can we set an Can we set an unprecedented score of birdieing every hole on a Texas Scramble? For me, that's exactly what these videos are about. Getting something that you want to use, getting something really, really fun, i.e. Tiger Woods' own irons, and seeing what we can do by getting them in the mix. So we've got another 150-yard par 3 here. The wind, see, it feels like it's died down, but it might just be hidden. And I've got a little 7-iron, try and saw one in. These clubs feel like they're desperately made for manufacturing ball flights and golf shots. Can we do it now? I've struck that so good, it's just to the right. That's going to be flag high, Chris, but it's a long putt. Fair to say I've cut across that one a bit.
Just a bit.
First real look at the kind of mid-irons. What are your thoughts looking down at those, down at the golf ball?
I don't know what stands out. It's just that bit there. It looks like it kinks out and goes. I don't know why, but...
There's 0 offset, isn't there? That's pretty much what it is. I think Tiger hates offset because he doesn't like hitting it left, especially with irons. That's all over it. It didn't sound your best strike. Oh, just come to the right-hand side. Not too bad.
I can confirm it wasn't my best strike, but again, it didn't feel too bad off the hands there. Not the best swing.
My 4-iron absolutely killed. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Okay, what a start we have here. 2 under through 2. We have a chance here on the par 3. Then we have a par 5 round the corner and a stunning par 4 to finish on. Can we I think 4 under is a good score from here. We're 2 under already. I'd love to birdie every hole. We're not going to get on the par 5 and 2 because it's iron only challenge, but can we maybe slam dunk a wedge? Who knows? Right, 2 pretty good shots, very quick stopping action again. I think it's going to be mine this time, so one of the first times apart from the first hole I've taken any of my shots really. Quite interesting that other players use these irons on tour as well, such as Tommy Fleetwood. Imagine playing against someone that's using irons with your name on.
I don't think I'll ever have that worry.
No, probably not. Had the line.
Nice.
Had the line. Is it that firmer? Oh!
Dove at the end.
Great effort. Well, you tapped yours in. Mine was a bit of a tester left back. It was uphill, that one.
Oof,
Well
side
done.
door. Side door, like your tea.
Okay, the run is over. That is a par on the par 3. It's going to be 4 iron again down this par 5. It's 497 yards from these wintry white tees. Still playing quite a good length. Can we get down there? It's 2 lots of 250, Chris. I'm not sure we have that in the locker. I'm not sure I do.
No, not today in this cold weather.
See if we can try and turn one over. Ideally, we'll leave 100 yards in and play a really nice TW pitching wedge to a foot. That's as good as I've got, you know.
That's a good line.
That felt like an absolute knuckleball.
Very
I'm sure it's
good
round
line.
the corner, but it might be blocked out, you know. 2 very different shots that I've hit with that 4 iron. Well, I've hit a couple, but like the finger stinger that really hurt, and then the one that you feel like you get so much kind of pleasure from and feedback from when you actually play a nice one. That was a nice one.
Yeah, that'll do.
Further right than mine, but not too bad at all. Would you game these? Because you like blades.
They're just too hard to hit.
Yeah.
To be honest, they don't fill you with much confidence down there. There's a lot of blades on the market that do give you that little bit more confidence behind them.
You're saying Tiger should use Tayormade, is that what you're saying?
Or any other blade that's a little bit bigger, I think.
It's interesting because I actually had the Victory Red TW irons back in the day, and I had no right having them. I had no right using them. Did you know me when I had them?
No.
No, it didn't end very well for me. I didn't have them very long, but I think to have something that you maybe put in your office, or if you do have a kind of golf room, have them in there in the box with a little bit of a light display over them, which is what I would have done if I would have got some brand new, then I wouldn't have wanted to part with that money brand new. So quite happy that I got them from Golf Clubs for cash for relatively cheaper. Right, we have mine a little bit closer to the trees and a kind of tighter angle down to the par 5 green. Chris, yours back in the fairway. Do you have anything you'd rather?
Well, we can clean and place here.
Yeah, if mine starts left, we're in the trees, aren't we? Distance isn't always the key when it comes to this. Is it going to be 4 iron again?
I think so.
It's going to be 4 iron. We're getting a lot of use out of this 4 iron. Can we? I don't think we can get there. It's like 260, 270, isn't it?
Yeah, just down there. Good pitch shot in.
It's a great strike, Chris, and that is a lovely line.
Yeah.
See, if you can strike the 4 iron like that, why wouldn't you put them in?
Well,
Apart from the fact they're expensive.
And it's not every time, unfortunately.
Pardon?
It's not every time, unfortunately. We do dream to strike it like that every time. But I do visit different parts of the face.
I'm going to try and work this right to left quite a lot.
Oh.
I imagine these are probably the most workable irons in the world, you would
I
think.
thought so. We know offset. Yeah, that's a nice flight.
I'm going to take that, but I don't think it's gone very far.
I
I think yours is going to be quite a long way further than mine. That's the one thing that I feel like I would potentially lose with these irons. I feel like I'd lose, I can't show you with all that mud on, I'd lose a lot of distance by gaming these. I'll put the lofts on screen now. The lofts will be very similar to the P7MBs. These may even be a little bit more traditional because Tiger doesn't care what number it says on the bottom. He just cares about the loft and how far it goes, so he knows it goes the right distance. Did he use these to win the Masters? I think he did.
Good question.
I think he did. This isn't even the first kick, Chris, is it?
No.
It's you're there. That was a long way, and that's what would kind of not put me off because I'm well aware what happens with blades, but these feel like almost those Ricky Fowler blades where You just don't get really any kind of forgiveness whatsoever. I'm a huge fan of a split set. I can never see Tiger using a split set. I think he'll probably give up before he starts using a split set. But we have this up and down for birdie. Another awful flag position. Stu must have had an argument with the missus maybe this morning when he put these out. But
no pitching wedge.
Is there a pitching wedge? There's pitching wedges here.
Where was it?
In with the wedges, Chris. You know when you have a proper bag where everything's organised?
Yeah, put the bag on screen now. Look at this organisation.
You miserable sod.
Why are you not putting it on?
It is on. I've just shown it.
Why not going through all the pockets?
Right, I'm set up for the perfect zoom into this flag, Chris, so player's a good one. That's long and right. Gone.
I think the distance was alright, if it was in the middle of the green.
Yeah, that was the thing. I've never seen someone block a pitch.
No, it's a good effort. Bit of a cover drive there.
This pitching wedge looks totally, it actually looks quite big, the pitching wedge.
Yeah, but it looks
I'll throw that on screen now. It does look really, really...
Getting a lot of grooves.
Yeah. Go on.
Ooh, it's nice. A little bit.
I think that's as close as you're going to try and get when your partner's...
that bit of thin, just let it release out.
It was thin, it was thin. Right, this is it. Roll it in, feel like Tiger. Fist pump, 3 under.
Just side right.
There.
Yeah, that's the line. It's just the pace. That's what we need. Go. Oh,
yes!
It was like
just like Tiger. Guys, that's unbelievable. That's 3 under par, and this for me is magical. Oh, rolling him in for fun. Guys, let's talk. Come on. Let's talk. Right, we have to birdie this hole to get to the score of the target set at 4 under par. It's going to be a long one. It's 389 yards. Luckily, I don't think we can reach the fairway bunker with the 4-iron, so it's quite a wide target area. I'm going to tee it fairly high and try and hit a bit of a kind of low spinning dipper with this 4-iron. I feel like I'm getting used to it a little bit. The shafts are probably a little bit stiff for us, a little bit heavy for us as well, would you agree?
Yes.
Realistically, and the grips are gorgeous, but again, the grips even add to the stiffness of the club, don't they, with it having a cord in it. That's as good as I've got.
Fairway.
Really interested to see the numbers on that, because that's literally as good as I can hit a 4-iron. But then if it's really kind of retro lofted, it's just going to be like a 5-iron, isn't it?
Very true.
Nice.
Struck
Drawing
it
back
well.
in nicely. Be interested to see how far they've gone. I think we're going to have around maybe 190, 200 in.
Ooh, again.
Not. Yeah. Right, guys, Chris is up in the right-hand rough, and I've managed to draw one into the fairway. That's gone quite a long way, actually. I think we still have got the best part of 200 in, but you can see we're almost near that bunker that I said we couldn't get to. We still couldn't get to it, and it's going to be another 4-iron in, but we move.
The old 4-iron challenge.
Right, best part of 200. We're going with the 4-iron again. Let's see if we can hit this green. It'll be some birdie from here, but that is the target we've set. We'll draw into the right. Struck it well, but that's left.
Good flight.
Short left.
Ooh.
I say I've struck it well, I'm honestly not sure if I did.
The divot was nice.
The divot was nice.
Not as left as before.
Oh, here we go. Be the club. Is it? Look good.
Nothing from the greenkeepers, not
Nothing.
even a ripple.
Right, Chris has picked mine up from over yonder, and yours has snuck on the front edge, Chris. Not too bad at all. A long hole just to have T-Dub's 4-iron. This is the moment now or never.
This is it, freshly rolled green by the boys. Turn. Ah.
It strikes again, guys. It's 400 par through 5 holes using Tiger Woods' second-hand irons. Hope you've enjoyed that. If you have, smash that subscribe button below. Check out the guys at Golf Clubs for Cash for your second-hand club needs. And we're underway.